and welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira, and in this reading we will look at what do your spirit guides want you to know at this time. What do your spirit guides want you to know at this time? The Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. You might have experienced some kind of heartbreak or conflict recently. You and that person could have been different. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups. They are of different elements. The king is of the water and the queen is of the earth. And I feel like you might be the queen in this situation, possibly a bit more grounded or practical. I feel like this conflict was not a mistake. It was some kind of a lesson, potentially for that other individual even more than for you. I feel like that other individual might not be somebody who is willing to take full responsibility for themselves, for how they show up in relationships. They might have failed a relationship with somebody who was very important for them before they met you. And that other individual wasn't almost able to stand up for themselves and teach them this lesson. But you were so grounded in your truth that you almost like you were grounded enough to show them the reality. So this conflict was a lesson. This conflict was a lesson for them. I feel like you are being encouraged here to not take this personally. If they have rejected you or if they have not lived up to your expectation, it has nothing to do with your value. It has nothing to do with you doing something wrong or, deserving. It has everything to do with a lesson being served to them. This situation was meant to reflect to them how not taking responsibility makes this 10 of Cups impossible. They need to learn how to put the work in. This meaning might not be something that is easily perceived on the surface. This meaning might be something a little bit hidden in the depth of the conflict, but I feel it is there. So you might have this bad aftertaste after that conflict, but again, you need to recognize it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with your value. Don't allow it to shake your confidence. Maybe you really didn't want that conflict to happen. Maybe you really wanted to have a good relationship with that person and to maintain peace. But that wasn't possible, and not because of you, but because of them. Maybe you're recognizing a pattern of conflicts and thinking, maybe you have experienced conflict after conflict, and it made you feel like maybe there's something wrong with you, but it's almost like you are serving karma, if you will, to people. You are serving as a lesson for people. That's why there is this tendency, there is this trend of conflicts, not because something is wrong with you. And with the Ace of Wands, I feel this is a confirmation. So what advice do your guides want to give you? What advice do your guides want to give you? Reconnect with your truth. You might have this internal tug of war. Different aspects of your personality, different perceptions are pulling you in different directions. But with the Emperor, I feel like this is a message for you to reconnect with who you know you are. Reconnect with your personal truth. Sometimes it's appropriate to doubt yourself and to question yourself and to investigate yourself, to look into how you are playing into conflicts in your life. But I feel like this situation is not that. This situation is the situation, or this trend is a trend where you are serving a lesson to other people. This is why there's a conflict after conflict potentially. So be confident in who you are. You staying grounded in your truth will allow you to serve as that lesson that you are meant to serve to them. If you ask yourself, if you ask what your truth is and you find it and you decide this is how I see the situation, this is what I believe is right, stay grounded in that truth. Again, with the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is not your lesson to learn. You are somebody who knows how to reflect. You're somebody who knows how to take responsibility. You're somebody who has done the shadow work. You are good here. It's not your work to do. It's not this situation is not about something that you need to change in yourself. And again, sometimes you do need to change something within yourself. Sometimes you do need to reflect and to reassess and to question yourself and to heal and to change your perspective and to say, I'm sorry. But this is not that situation. You are serving people lessons. So I feel like this is what your guides want you to know at this time. And if you enjoyed this reading and found it helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Thank you so much for